So one of the first things that I needed to learn is that it's very important to make sure that you use your eBay selling limit wisely. Now, if you're new to the world of eBay and you don't know exactly what an eBay selling limit is, basically eBay gives a limit to every single seller. Whether you're a small seller or you're a big one, you're going to have a selling limit that's going to restrict the amount of items that you can list on your eBay store. And it goes without saying that if you're a brand new seller, you're going to have a smaller limit. So you need to make sure that you're using it wisely. Now, the reason why eBay gives every single seller a limit is because they want to make sure that they're monitoring who's selling what. They don't want brand new sellers to come on eBay, sign up and then start listing a bunch of rubbish. They want to make sure that you're doing the right thing each and every step of your eBay journey. So that's why they give every single seller a limit. But it's also important to make sure that you're using your limit wisely. You don't necessarily want to list items that are not necessarily performing well or they're not really selling well. Once I learned this fact, what I started doing is removing the items that weren't selling well and started focusing on listing more items that were performing better. Like for example, if I show you this brand new eBay account that I'm building up, I've been building it up now for the past couple months. As we can see, I've currently got a 1,000 monthly limit when it comes to the amount of items that I can sell, and I'm allowed to list over £15,000 every single month. So this is one of my much smaller eBay stores that I'm currently building up, but I've got a larger eBay store at the moment that I've got a £1.6 million limit, and I'm allowed to list over 100,000 different items. Now obviously with this eBay store, I'm not necessarily going to be focused too much on what I'm listing because I've got such a large limit. I haven't even really utilized the limit that I've got on this particular eBay store. But if you've got a much smaller eBay store with a much smaller limit, you need to be thinking about exactly which items you're listing and make sure that you remove the items that are not selling well. Once I learned this fact early on in my eBay journey, I started making a bit more money and started reaching my goal of making over $100 every single day because I focused on selling winning products. But one key thing that you guys need to make sure that you're always remembering as you continue building up your eBay store is to increase your limit every single month. Make sure that you go into this page right here and click on this option where it says request a limit increase. What's going to happen from that point is that eBay is going to call you back and they're going to increase your limit. They're going to ask you a couple questions first, like for example, where you're getting the items from. They may ask you for proof in terms of your manufacturer's invoices and things like that. So make sure you got all of that ready. But once you go through that whole process, you're going to be able to increase your limit, which means that you can list more items on your eBay store, which ultimately means that you're going to be able to make more money. Jumping straight into the second thing that I needed to make sure that I was doing right before I was even able to make anywhere near $100 per day was making sure that I was pricing my items correctly. One mistake that a lot of new eBay sellers make is that they either price their items way too high, or what they do is price their items way too low. Now obviously if you price your items way too low, you're not going to be able to make a decent amount of profit, and if you set your price too high, you may end up pricing yourself out of the market. So it's very important to make sure that you're using some sort of spreadsheet so that you can set your price accurately. Like for example, this is the spreadsheet that I like to use. Let's say for example I was selling Bluetooth headsets and I was selling 20 of them and it cost me $5 to buy each of them. The total cost is going to be around $100, and if I convert that into pounds, because I'm based in the UK and I'm going to be selling primarily to customers within the UK, it's going to cost me £73. And let's say the price that I was going to sell each Bluetooth headset for was going to be around £12.99. The profit that I'm going to get after I sell all 20 of them is going to be around £123, which is going to leave me with an ROI of around 168%. So one pricing strategy that I've been doing ever since I started my eBay store around 9 years ago with every single eBay store that I start is to make sure that I'm getting at least a 35 or 50% return on investment. If I'm using this spreadsheet for a brand new product, then I can see that the return on investment is going to be 168% if I was to sell it at a particular price. What I'll do is that I'll list the product for maybe around $7.99, which means I'm going to be able to make a lot more sales at this price, and I'm still going to be able to get a decent return on investment. Now, just to quickly remind you that this is just an example. Of course, if you're able to get a really high return on investment, for example, if you don't have that much competition, if you're selling a unique product, then go for 200% return on investment, 500% return on investment. But if you're selling an item that other people are selling on eBay, then it only makes sense for you to aim for around 50%. And this is one key thing that you need to know for you to start generating more sales. You need to make sure that you're pricing your items correctly. If not, then you may price yourself out of the market, or what you might do is end up selling the item at a loss. So that's why I always recommend all of my students to use the spreadsheet, because it's going to give them an idea of exactly how much profit they're going to make from a particular product that they might be thinking about selling, and it's going to give them an idea of exactly how they need to price the item when it comes to them listing it on eBay. So if you want to get access to the spreadsheet, you can check it out by visiting my step-by-step guide, Project eBay, by visiting the first link in my description down below. Moving on to the next thing that I did to boost my eBay sales is that I started using psychological marketing tactics. One of the first marketing strategies that I used is that I gave a free item whenever the customer placed an order with us. So if the customer bought the main item, they were going to get a free item with their order. And the free item that I was giving them was going to be an item that they was going to use with the main one. So it only made sense for them to buy from me rather than someone else. And we can see that this is what this eBay seller has done. So this item is a Bluetooth treadmill, and we can see that this seller has sold over 14,000 different units. Now, if we scroll down to the actual listing itself, as you guys can see, this seller is offering a free water bottle, free lifetime warranty, free delivery, free ebooks. They're offering so many different additional items with the main item, which is the Bluetooth treadmill. And I believe that this is one of the main factors that has allowed them to make this many sales, because if we go over to another listing for a similar product, which is a Bluetooth treadmill, this seller's only been able to sell 1 unit. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that you need to offer free additional items with your listings, because of course you're not able to do that every single time. But if you're currently selling an item that comes with so many different additional items that are necessary for the customer to use the item, it might make sense for you to advertise it as a free additional add-on, because this is going to psychologically make the customer want to buy from you rather than someone else. And moving on to one of the final ways that I was able to increase my daily sales on eBay, which was by using eBay advertising, specifically the multi-buy option. Now, when it comes to using eBay ads for you to generate sales, there's so many different options available. You can either use eBay coupons, promoted listings, order discount, sale event, or you can use something called the multi-buy option. And I believe that this is one of the best eBay advertising methods, especially if you're selling an item that people need to buy multiple at the same time. And if you're not really sure of exactly how it works, I've just jumped onto eBay and I've typed in Bluetooth headset. And as we can see, the top seller is using the multi-buy option right there. As you can see, it says save up to 12% with multi-buy. So when a customer sees this, what they're going to do is click into the actual listing. And then once the customer clicks into the listing, they're going to be presented with different options. They can either buy 1, 2, or 3, depending on how you set up your campaign on the back end of your eBay account. And I think it's really obvious as to how it works. If the customer bought multiple at the same time, they're going to save money. If they bought 2, they're going to save more money than if they just bought 1. If they buy 3, they're going to save even more money than if they just bought 2, etc, etc. Using the multi-buy option has definitely helped me make more money on eBay, because customers are going to see this once they come into my listing, and they're going to feel inclined to buy a couple of items at the same time rather than just one, because they know that they're going to save money. And not only am I going to be able to make more money, but I'm also going to save more money on postage, because I'm going to be able to ship both of the items at the same time rather than just shipping one, which means I'm going to be able to cut down on my postage cost, but at the same time increase my revenue. Now, when it comes to actually launching your first multi-buy campaign, the way that you do it is that you go over to marketing in your eBay account, you click on that, you then click on multi-buy, and this is the page that you're going to see. And then from this point, you're now going to be able to set up exactly how much the customer is going to be able to save depending on how many they buy. So for example, if they buy 1, obviously there's not going to be any discount. Now, if they buy 2, you're going to be able to set it up right here. You can do it so that they save 5%. Similar thing with if they buy 3, if they buy 4. And then once you've done all of this, all you now need to do is click on the inventory that you want this campaign to apply to by clicking on this link right here, and then set the date range from when you want it to start and then when you want it to end. And then once you've double checked everything and you've made sure everything is okay, all you need to do is launch the campaign. So the multi-buy option is just one of the ways that I like to use eBay ads. There's so many other ways that you're going to be able to utilize eBay ads for you to boost your sales. I've actually recently updated Project eBay, which is my step-by-step guide, which breaks down exactly how you can use all of the different methods and all of the different eBay advertising tools for you to make more money on eBay. So if you want to check that out, you can click the first link in my description down below. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well, so that YouTube can let you know when a new video has been released. And if you want to watch another video that I made recently where I break down a couple other marketing psychological hacks that you can use with your eBay store to make more profit, click the link right there. Make sure you watch that video straight after this one, because it's helped out so many different people. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.